Hi guys, so today's reading is going to be a healing reading on some of the cycles you may have gone through in your life or some of the situations you may be facing currently or have faced in the past that are still weighing on you. And I've been through the majority of these situations myself, a lot of them in the last year to 4 years, and a lot of them are ones that I have faced throughout my entire life. Physical abuse is the only kind of abuse I haven't actually gone through. And this is what's important to me in life, is being able to bring awareness to other people of how to heal and how to overcome the challenges and obstacles they may face from the experience that I've had in my own life, as well as from the studying I've done to help myself heal. And I do want to bring up a good point beforehand. You really shouldn't be healing someone unless you're asking them beforehand if they're willing to give up what made them sick in the first place. So remember, as you're watching this reading, to look in the mirror, to see yourself, to see the situations around you, and to really delve into them and understand them in a deeper way so that you can leave behind the things that are not good for you, and so that you can find your self-love and do what you feel is best for you, kind of like you would stand up to protect someone else, especially like children or animals, things like that. You should be doing the same thing for yourself. And most people who are stuck in cycles of abuse have learned how to allow others to walk over their boundaries and take from them without giving in return or things like that. So make sure that you are paying attention to what actions you may be taking that could be causing these cycles to repeat. And we have 4 piles here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. Also, if you enjoy this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. It not only grows my channel and helps me out, but it also helps to spread these messages to other people who could use them, and it also helps other people around you to be able to heal as well, so we can raise the vibrations of the planet. So we are going to get started with pile 1. For pile 1, I feel like now you are working a lot on healing your heart chakra, on opening yourself up to not only giving but also receiving unconditional love. And also, when we aren't open to receiving unconditional love, we aren't really giving that unconditional love out to others either. It may look like it, but it really isn't fully it, because we are not accepting that ourselves. We see something in ourselves that isn't deserving. Right now it's time to take a risk, and you also need to make sure that you're protecting your energy, protecting your passion, protecting your drive, and just stably moving forward towards it. We have Boulder Station for a dollar chip for Las Vegas, Nevada. There could be something to do with the train here as well. School, 2008 could be important to you. Your grandmother could be important to you as well. She may really believe in you, and she may know that you can do it, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. Yeah, there may be a need for a vacation here as well, to just get away and clear your mind and clear your energy of everything around you too. So let's see. And if you can't take a vacation, just take some time out in nature by yourself without other people around. That kind of thing will help as well. So first we're going to read these ones. Sexual harassment. Sexual harassment may trigger past assaults or PTSD. It may make you feel like you are at fault for the situation, whether that be what you're wearing, what you're doing, doesn't matter. You are not at fault. Makes you want to be invisible. It gives you this creepy, nasty feeling inside as well. You feel alone and in danger and like you need to get clean. Even if it's not quite abuse, sexual harassment can still make you feel like all of those things are reoccurring and happening again if you've been through sexual abuse in your life. And it can also just make you feel like your skin is crawling. And it could even be like a boss or something like that that may be doing this, or somebody in a position of power, which makes you feel like you can't say anything to escape it, or you can't do anything to get out of the situation. One thing I will say is making sure that you are telling others when they are overstepping your boundaries. Let them know. Let them know, I don't want your hand on me like that. I don't want you saying those things to me. That's not okay. How is it okay to act that way? There was actually a group of like 12 teenage boys between the ages of 11 and 16ish that were down at the canal here at one day, and they were all screaming various random nasty things at me, and a couple of them had been following me around the park earlier that morning doing the same thing. I almost went around the block because of the things that I've gone through in my past, and it was triggering a lot of that, but I decided to walk straight up to them and tell them exactly what I thought of them doing that and how it's not okay, period. It is not okay to treat women like that. It's not okay to treat anybody like that, to call them out like that, call on them like a piece of meat, treat them like they're just a thing for their pleasure. And it's scary when somebody's doing that to you as well, because you don't know what's going to come of the situation. I will say this much, there wasn't very many kids down at the canal alone for a couple weeks after that. All their moms came down because I posted about it on Facebook too, and let them know that I told them that apparently they did not have very good parents who were teaching them what respect actually means, because they weren't giving it to anybody. Isolation triggers fear that you are alone, social anxiety, doubts about worth and capabilities. So, in the past or even presently, you could be in a state of isolation where you feel like there isn't anybody around to help you. There's nobody you can call on. There's nobody you can talk to. There are, and even if you spent a long time in isolation, it's really hard to be able to go into places and talk to people, or even just to be able to have that small talk or anything of the sort. And I feel like there's a need here to really understand that you are not alone, that you can reach out and pray anytime you want. Your ancestors are with you, your spirit guides are with you, the divine is with you. Hand your worries and fears over to them. And also, there are people around that will help. There are people who care. Use your discernment in reaching out to others, but there are people who care. Take that chance and take that risk to express what you need to express. Self-soothing can be very effective. Find a self-soothing technique that doesn't hurt yourself or others. Walks, jogs, hiking, warm blanket, cocoon, a nice fire and music, shower, and stuffed or real animals to cuddle. All of those things can be self-soothing techniques. Kind of like when a baby sucks their thumb, it's a self-soothing technique. And there are a lot of ways that we can bring ourselves peace and calm, even in erratic time periods. Take some you time to relax. Meditation, massage, bath, shower. If it's too stressful, take a break and come back to it later. It will be much easier to deal with if you have a fresh and rested mind. So, yeah. And here's another thing. When you end up in isolation like that, or away from people for so long, sometimes it can be very overwhelming to be around a whole lot of people. So you might have to get out there a little bit and then tuck yourself back in, and then get out there a little bit and tuck yourself back in. Don't give up on it, but take some time for you to bring yourself back to peace. Also, this has to do with energy clearing, like we were talking about before, or taking a vacation, or making sure to take some time for you. All of those things are very important. Cleanse yourself and your space. So once again, energy cleansing. Who is really standing in your way? Is it other people standing in your way, or is it you that is standing in your way? Because you feel like you are not good enough to say something, you're not good enough to protect, you're not good enough to step in for and do something about the situations you're facing. You may feel like you're not good enough to be around other people, things like that as well. Trust your inner wisdom and your guidance. No regrets, you did your best. So whatever situation this was, you did your best in it, and don't have any regrets. Allow yourself to forgive yourself, forgive others, find that peace within you, and move forward. Trust your inner wisdom. Trust the guidance and the signs and the synchronicities you are receiving from the universe as well. We have the Hanged Man. So you're healing from this break period, this period of looking at everything in a different perspective and seeing things in a new way. You're really starting to understand and accept the things that happened for what they really were. You may have felt like you were just very alone, like there wasn't enough of anything for you, whether that be people, whether that be food, whether that be care, whether that be shelter. It doesn't matter what it is. You really feel like there was a lot that just was not there for you that you were needing at those times. We have the Two of Earth, we have the Two of Swords, and we have the Crow. So there's a need here to find balance, to find peace, to be able to adapt, to be able to remain flexible in your views, in your ideas, in your perceptions, and to try to see things from another way, and also to come to peace about any indecision that you may have faced in the past or any indecision you have regarding what you should do in this situation. Just allow yourself to find that inner peace and that inner solace. Take some time for you, for meditation, for nature, for getting out away from people, and allow yourself to don't feel like you're going to go back. If you have worked really hard to come out of social anxiety because of being isolated in the past, don't feel like you're going to go back into that by taking time and space. Everybody needs that time and space, and everybody really needs to be able to feel good and okay when they are alone and on their own. And that is part of healing yourself, is being able to feel good when you're alone. You are somebody very wise, very knowledgeable, very insightful. You see things in a way that other people do not see things, and you know a lot of things that you can't really explain. You may also be very good at divination as well, and this is going to help you in a lot of ways. I also want you to remember that people know what you have done for them. They see what you have done for them, and they have plans to return those favors to you as well. They may be a little indecisive about how to go about that, and they may be a little bit in and out on what they should be doing, but there is somebody here who wants to give back to you for the gifts that you have given to them. And so know that you are recognized and seen as this beautiful being who has been there for others, and others want to be able to be there for you. So you need to stop feeling like you're alone and start seeing all the beautiful things around you that you have to be grateful for. So that's what I have for this pile. I would absolutely love to hear whether or not this resonated for you in the comments below, and what you thought about this reading. And I hope that you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye, guys. Pile 2. So for pile 2, I feel like there's going to be a lot of happiness coming to you. You may have been through a lot of storms, a lot of shadowy times, a lot of darkness, pain, and hurt. You may have even been through some sort of person claiming your work as their own, or maybe lying about you and getting you in trouble in some way with the law as well. It's time to come out of the closet too on whatever you're keeping to yourself, whatever masks you're wearing. It's time to express your truth and to just be you. You have been through so much in your life, so very much hardship, hurt, pain, darkness, and you have really been able to cleanse and clear yourself, and to really chip away at that darkness. You have so much purity within you. No matter what you have been through, you're like this ray of light for other people. You are somebody very pure of intentions, very pure of heart, very kind, loving, sweet, sincere. Your spirituality may be something that you hide a lot as well, and it's time to bring that to the surface. We have legal shield here. So if there is something legal going on, you may be shielded from it as well. We also have China on the back of this. It was made in China. There may be somebody watching you, and they may be seeing the truth. So if anything does come up in a legal way, people know what happened, and you are not going to be blamed for anything that was not you. You may be a writer of some sort. You may be a children's book writer as well. You may be somebody who doesn't drink alcohol. You are somebody who really is very good at working with people of all ages and interacting with people of all ages as well. You're somebody that is very, not everybody gets to be your friend or gets to be in your friend group either. We have Bartles and James as well. Makes me think of BJ every time. We have the scratch and shout thing too. Idaho lottery 30-year anniversary. So 30 years could be important for some reason. Some of you may be 30 years old. It could be the 30-year anniversary of something. It's time to really get excited about things, and it's time to believe in yourself and know that you can win in whatever it is that you're facing. So, first, we're going to read these ones, I believe. Yep. Weaponized fear and intimidation makes you feel like you can't escape. No one is there to help you. You are alone. They are more powerful and you have to follow orders, or worse is to come, and like you can't walk away. So, somebody may have a lot of connections in the law. Somebody may be a lawyer, a policeman, in the military, something along those lines. Either way, whoever this person is making you feel like you can't escape them. They have made you afraid to even try because you feel like nobody would be on your side, like everybody would be on their side, like something really bad would happen, or like worse is going to come if you try to leave. And you feel like they are more powerful than you, like you can't withstand whatever is coming your way. But know that you have this amazing, massive inner strength within you, and you can overcome whatever challenges come your way. And like God promised, there will always be a rainbow at the end of every storm, so that we know that that storm is not there to destroy us. Overshadowing makes you feel invisible, or like you can't get recognition, like you aren't good enough, like your voice doesn't matter, and like everything they say is the end all be all. So this person really has made you feel like their world and their reality is the only world or reality out there, and like you can't escape it. like, and this person has probably taken credit for a lot of things that you have done, whether that be writing a book, whether that be interacting with children, whether that be anything going on in your life. They really have tried to take credit for it. And they really made you feel like you are not good enough, like you're just meant for the shadows. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Remember, you do not deserve to be in the corner. You do not deserve to be just the shadow of somebody else. You deserve to be your own bright, shining light, and allow that light to shine. Allow yourself to believe in yourself, to be able to get away from this situation and to move forward with your life, knowing that you will be recognized for everything that you have done. And that so will this person. They will be recognized for everything they have done against you as well. Time to practice mindfulness. Be aware of the present moment and observe. Try to respond, not react. So try not to allow this person to get you riled up. Say what you need to say and then walk away. Do not give this person your time, your energy, your anything. Do not allow them to gaslight you into playing their game and becoming them. Be your own person. Do not do anything that you don't feel is in alignment with who you are as a person, just because this person is getting underneath or ruffling your feathers. Try to take a minute to clear your mind, to respond to a situation rather than reacting to it in a violent or forceful manner. Emotion regulation is needed. Understand your emotions and your triggers. Reduce your vulnerability to emotions and address and change anything that you feel is unwanted or overly reactive response to outside factors. So it's really time to work on your emotional stability, your emotional strength, on being able to go with the ups and downs without allowing it to affect your inner peace and balance. And it's so hard to do this, but it is so worth it, and it really is possible to be able to turn things around and not allow yourself to be dragged around by this person like you're somehow under their control, because it's not their control. We all, no matter what anybody else is doing to us, that's on them. But what we do in return is on us. So make sure that you are acting in integrity, and make sure that you are standing in your power and not allowing others to overshadow that. So we have Crone of Fire, 10 of Air, 7 of Pentacles, and we have the 9 of Pentacles. So you are gaining self-confidence, stability, strength, inner peace. You are really gaining this ability to be able to stand strong on your own and to not worry so much whether or not you will have what you need in doing so. You are really working on your faith, your trust, your commitment to your goals. You're working very, very, very hard. And I feel like there's already a lot of harvest and abundance coming into you that you may not be quite seeing yet from all the seeds that you have planted. And a lot of that is because of the past betrayal or hurt. You are somebody who is a very wise spiritual leader, somebody who is very passionate, bold, fiery, somebody who isn't afraid to go after what they want, and you know what you want, and you work very hard towards it. You also could be a tarot reader in this pile as well. You could be somebody who is making a business either way, and you may be facing a lot of hurdles and obstacles about other or from other people because of their jealousy or insecurities in themselves, and they project those out onto you, making you feel insecure or unworthy or unstable, or like you won't be recognized, or afraid of their power and their persistence, things like that. But you know, you have spirit on your side, you have your ancestors on your side, you have your God on your side. Pray and leave your worries to them. You bring peace, believe in yourself. You got this. Know it and be it. Don't hold yourself back. Don't hold yourself back because of other people's bullshit either. Alarm bells are ringing. Breathe deep. When you feel that anxiety or that pressure or that tension building up, take a couple deep breaths and just allow yourself, kind of like a mini meditation process. Cleanse your energy, protect it, and don't allow that to become your energy. Don't let your happiness be ruled by another. Learn new things. Compromising business or compromising brings success. So it's time to compromise. It's time to not allow yourself to be ruled by another. It's time to step into your power, to learn some new things, to know that you got this, and know that you are somebody who brings peace. Believe in yourself. You bring peace, happiness, joy, optimism, love, light, beauty to other people around you. You are so beautiful and amazing and energetic and positive and joyful. Use your voice because it is amazingly powerful. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear in the comments below whether or not you enjoyed this and what you thought about it, whether or not it resonated, who you are, what you do in your life, because it seems very important. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye, guys.